Darren. That's expensive. I need the likes of Glory Hill for a battle like this. We don't have significant advantages in morale anymore. I don't know what the Scandinavians are doing down there, or even how they got there. But the fact is they got there. I might have to face first ram my way into a coalition to get all the last of the lands that I need. But this should take care of the bigger parts of the... Oh my days. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good, and it's only getting better. Can go around there, but I'll just wait for this fort to fall. Shouldn't take much longer. Shouldn't take any longer. There we go. Onwards. Eger should be a Hungarian province. Eger. What? You surely mean it should be a Nitran province, or a Czechoslovakian province. And we will take it. There's a bit of cleanup to be done for sure. Right, let's be clear about this Hanover. I want all of this, please. Ugh. That'll be difficult. Maybe I'll have to accept that it'll have to be offloaded to my subject, whether I want it to or not, because I can't sustain that kind of overextension. Or I have to sit on it for a while, that's another option. Alright, onwards with taking care of the savages. Okay, I think the Swedes were... Well, not the Swedes, they're Danish Scandinavians there. They were busy with their war. They're done with it now, but the numbers I have to fight look a lot more manageable without Austria's involvement. And soon Hanover won't have an army to throw at me. I just fear that the coalition is about to strike, and I'm not in a great position for that. Because it's including a lot of nations. Maybe I should improve relations with France, but they don't like me for all the spying I've been doing on them forever. Yeah, let's try to keep France, and maybe even Castile. Oh yeah, Castile hate me. Well, they're definitely both going to hate me when I finish off Hanover here. Do like the whole fighting Hanover part. Still plenty of them left. Tuscany's involved. Yeah, there's going to be some big messy wars coming up, I fear. Hanover's buying Silistrian condottieri. Well, they're going to have to die for that. Oh, shoot. I let that slip me by. That came faster than I thought, but now the PLC did join that coalition against me. It's going to be big. And more people keep joining. Oh well. We did what we had to do, probably. Oh, okay, well, so much for the Silistrians there. Wallachia just wiped them out immediately. I continue to love what the Romanians have done for me in this campaign. which is largely slaughter. Jake, imagine this colossal coalition war, and in the end all you get's the Kurils. That's if I get the Kurils. I won't have... Ah, crumbs, the Scandinavians wiped out my merc force. I won't have naval superiority over there, that's for sure. Send in all the reinforcements we can here, get plenty of our own reserves. Oh god, there are a lot of them, aren't there? There we go. That's getting them slaughtered. Scandinavians. Scum of the earth, really. Allies or too many diplo relations. The only ally I have left is Timmy, and I will have to turn on him. It's just the fact that this campaign was all about getting lots and lots of subjects. Okay, Austria's HRE. I know he's probably not very happy with the land I took off of him, but oh well. Every owned province gets football for 50 years. Traitor, get out of here. Maybe I could do with some improved relations down the line. Maybe. Timurids are going to gun down Delhi. What's left of Delhi, at least. Man, those Scandinavians don't know when to give up. To be fair, that makes two of us. I guess I'll just bunch what I have onto the province. Hope that it goes down. Right, Glory Hail is who I want on this siege. He knows how to bring down a wall. Wouldn't be a Jake campaign without a few coalitions. Yeah, Aragon, not Aragon. The Granada campaign really shifted that up, didn't it? We weren't that huge on coalitions until that campaign. Whoa, now I missed that. Scandinavians just plopping around here. Go and take care of them. Worm. Malwa and Timurids. Okay, sure. No big deal. These Scandinavians are a big deal. There are a lot of them. Alright. It's better than the Regent, but still. I think we're going to keep the focus on admin here. I need that tech, and I am constantly not getting that tech. Oh god, that's rough. Maybe we can wipe out that Hanover stack as well, it'd be nice. I want Hanover to come out of this with no real army. Mr. Moreno knows how to fight. He brings in reinforcements, but I don't see Scandinavians trotting in, so that's good for us. My front row is a bit decimated, but what's important are the cannons keep firing. Okay, Ruthless for even more fire damage. Go on Moreno. He knows which phase and which order. Koreans are about to rise up, but that's what we have our one army over here for. Alright, finally Hanover's down. You should be able to take care of those, and I want these forts dealt with. Oh god, that was some hefty losses for them. That's good, hefty losses for them, or hefty gains for me. It's moments like this in the campaign, which is the big reason that I often play on normal mode for my runs. Because it's just so relentless. You crush an enemy and they never stay down, because on very hard mode, they just click their fingers and they have near unlimited troops, money, the whole lot. And it does get to be a grind when all you want to do is clean up your borders. But it's not too bad for this because we are pretty much done. It's just finalizing bits here and there. Wait, why was I ever influencing Frankfurt? Don't waste money like that. Don't want them taking that back, but I want to get these forts myself. And my subjects are burning here, especially the Germans, but that's okay. It's only Germans. Did I just miss something? Ah, right. This is what I was not paying attention to. Back you go. Aha, we do have Scandinavians over there. Well, please be ready to defend. I'll give you a general if I think you need one. Okay, if that's down, then you folks are coming over here. No, we're not going for Alaska. It's not Soviet land, unlike Finland. It's a dangerous amount of splitting up for my armies. Scandinavians are plenty, and they fight plenty strong. Just trying to keep an eye on the situation out here. Wow. They did actually. They went for my capital. How are these Norwegians even getting into my country? They probably came in by boat, which I can't defend against. There we go. That's most of Hanover down. Sadly, though, I need to get these little occupations, or else they're never going to agree to my generous terms. This is risky because my units could get wiped out, but we're just taking the risk. Oh, right. Oh, I missed that. He's got Pfahls. It's a level 4 fort. Shouldn't be the end of the world to take. Alright, you stay there. Keep them relatively protected. He's not just going to allow this to happen, I'm sure. Good. Not the battle I was looking for. I was hoping for a quick and easy win, but they fight pretty hard. They got good morale and better discipline than I do. Cursed discipline. Also cursed Norwegians running away from me, but my eyes can't be everywhere at once. Alright, good, but I want that province taken in my name. I saw some Scandinavians over here which are probably not agreeing with that too much. I'm losing the war because I haven't actually fought Scandinavia proper at all, but once Hanover is out of this war it gets a whole lot more manageable. The downside is the French are going to be livid with me. No matter how much I improve those relations with them. Hanover's lands. Hang on, why even do it through you? Wait, now this, because they're a non-co-belligerent, this still does horrible things to me. France minus 59. That's a big, big, big coalition. But the number of units is quickly going down at least. You need to defend those. Those Scandinavians do hit hard, even though they're Danes. Now they got rebels popping up in Hanover. Not enough to get me my peace deal, but when I take their fort, I reckon it will be. When I take their fort, nah. Can't believe Defender's Desert used to give 0 advance on the fort. Madness, so it was. Great, list of conversions getting shorter and shorter. Maybe give some of it to Saxony instead, so you can get it later without involving Hanover or a coalition war with France. Give some of it to Saxony. I mean, I'm kind of wanting to do this so that I don't have to worry about this border anymore. Like, at all. Oh, hey, I can get what I want. That's pretty sweet. Can even... No, can't quite get the ducat. Downside, of course, is... the overextension will kill me. That's a lot of people. Even the Ottomans will join the coalition if I do that. But maybe we should just embrace the carnage. You know what to do, Jake. Not really. If they fight me whilst I still hold this land, then I'm in a very big problem there. You need Eger and Thuringia. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not suggesting this is the last war of getting the land. There's a whole bunch of stuff here that I need. But we already have these provinces painted here. Of course, the Emperor of the HRE is in this coalition, making things easier. Easier for them to crush me with. Okay, I don't think I can make the peace that I want here just now. I need to get my cores done, if nothing else. But... ooh. Yeah, please. But... did I get my furnaces yet? One of them would have been on Kosovo. Not done quite yet, but we'll get there. Damn revolutionaries. Damn rebels. It's okay. Korea's on their way to deal with them for us. That's nice of them. Korea wandering through other Korea. With impunity, no less. Yeah, this is how they're getting in. They're just docking in by boats. Jake, are the electors in this war? No. Dismantling the HRE. Well, I'd probably dismantle the HRE in a coalition war. Except Hanover is an elector. Curses. Whew. How do we do it then? I won't be having any of this anymore. Well, I can't do it just yet. What we need to do is get this fort, wrap up the lands here for a bit, wrap up killing his army, and once we have our cores done, I can go and deal with them. As in, I can take the land happily. And there's a point to be made for having units here, and then we stop any more... no, the Scandinavians can still boat their way in, the buggers. Messy wars. When you're so huge, these wars get pretty messy. Oh, right. I didn't have the... yeah, Christ, on top of everything else. I need to get my forts active, or else they do things like that. Except the French military access is also a good way to keep them a bit friendlier with me. That did covert action will go away soon enough. I'm actually going to keep you on France with a small hope that I keep them out of the coalition. I'd get 35 with France if I were to do something to be even friendlier with them, like say insult Great Britain. Maybe Great Britain's a bad one to do. Maybe someone like Mali. Then I'd be able to keep France out of the coalition. And that's a pretty big step. There's also the aggressor. Yeah, there is. I certainly don't need John What's-His-Face. Improve relations and aggressive expansion impact. Both good for me. Should have taken it before taking all this land, but hey. That would keep Ottomans not quite out of this. They would join the coalition. Oh well. Well, maybe if I just give it a few years, it'll be okay. I am, after all, improve relations guy, making that aggressive expansion go down and down faster. Let's just polish these guys off. Ooh, let's take care of you first. Then you. Oh hey, it's Kaiser Johann as well. Could you no, the Ottomans hate my guts entirely. I'm not going to get them out of the coalition through having nicer relations with it, only by reducing the aggressive expansion that I'm building up right now. Alright, at least my subjects are getting together to boot the Scandinavians out. I'd like to plug the gap at Schleswig, or preferably Kolding. So many rebels in Hanover. What's going on with these guys? But I want to completely eradicate the Hanoverian army so that I don't worry about them popping up anymore. They have no provinces to pop up from now. And they're getting away too fast. Go and chase them down proper. My golden era only lasts another 3 years. I could sure do with it lasting a whole lot longer. If I traded better, this coal would be a whole lot stronger for me. Damn, Poznan's stopping us here. Moreno, bring it down. Culture, keep on going. Alright, come on. Go down, slaughter the Scandinavians, slaughter the Hanoverians. Rinse and repeat. These cores at least are almost done. I could get a few more done while we wait as well. Bring on the conversions too. Let's also bring on Napoleonic warfare. I want that, so that I can... Oh, maybe I should have gotten endless coring, so I could core more. Oh, whatever, this allows me to take my forts faster. Mercenary bands? No. Do you think you can piece out Scandinavia quickly enough so you can preemptively strike the coalition before the Ottomans join? I'd rather the Ottomans just didn't join, and I should be able to manage that. They're so close to not joining that it would be foolish of me to allow them to be in. I should just wait 2 years and get them out that way. So many of these guys rising up. What's going on in your country? Lienz, huh? Well, I've got you right where I need you. Poznan's taking too long to take down, though. Glass in Hum. I'll take it. Also take Poznan, getting their province back. Goddamn rebels. Goddamn Norwegians as well. Okay, I'm gonna find this too painful to take right now, so I won't. Be gone. Excellent. I really don't want to core these two, but again, the risk of losing the provinces is too high. I fight for them and then my subjects could just as easily give them up. Moreno, go take that back. That manpower that I boasted about having plenty of is fairly melting away in all of this. We have ways to get more of it back, but the money situation is also looking grim. There we go, that should be the end of the Hanoverians. No, they still have like 2,000 left, but generally they are gone. So let's take care of his crummy well, let's take care of the Scandinavians, take care of his crummy rebels. I'll get this back as well. And keep this place on relative lockdown. Still forced marching? I shouldn't be. Those guys aren't. Don't like forced marching when I don't have to, because it's doesn't allow you to get back all of your... Why am I the one losing this? Don't make no sense. There we go, that's more like it. Got them slaughtered, got our morale back in the nick of time, and then down go everyone, really. Don't like the fact that he's got these provinces back, though. He's just being able to recruit another army. This is what I mean by the slog. Oh, I'm not losing 81,000 manpower right now, but... I get so many of these events, and it's killing my manpower. I think I will take this. But I need to get that manpower back. Well, we'll wait until it taps out. Yeah, Norway, if nothing else, are contributing great leadership to all this. Oh, is he? Yeah, he's recruiting in Berlin, isn't he? Alright, Polish People's Republic's back under correct control. Well, we got Scandinavia on the back foot. We're winning the war, even though we haven't got the war goal at all. We'll get it, though. Oh, no, we probably won't. How are we meant to get there? Ha! We're not going to win the war. Should have made this a holy war. Oh, swell. Aggressive expansion impact minus 20%. This just got a whole lot easier to do. I don't mind all these hoobities. It keeps France out, it keeps Ottomans out. 70 overextension, huh? That's pretty good. That is pretty dang good. I wonder if I could make my peace here. No, this guy has a lot of war score from holding his capital. I need to push the advance onto him. Take at least a fort here and there. Yeah, get up there. Get right up there and take that crappy fort. And of course have some backup. It's alright, we're ready for revolts around here, probably. Country's so huge. Hopefully my next campaign is significantly less huge. There's just so much to look at. This is nice to look at though, all those Serbs. And those that aren't Serbs are being made into Serbs. Every last one of them. These guys can't be done because of reasons, but hey ho. Didn't I say I'd do more of these guys? I think I did. Yeah, it should be nice. Well, it is nice and cheap, we can see that. Let's even wipe out some Romanians. It's only fitting. And we'll infringe upon all these Russians as well. How can our capital be non-Serbian? Be gone, Russian menace. That should make a nice wall of Serbian. Yes, Riga, you too. Portugal gunning down the Ottomans. Could that be useful to me? It means they're gunning down Aragon. Didn't Aragon have an ally? Yeah, the Commonwealth, but Commonwealth joined the coalition, so that's a big war. Big war I wouldn't be guaranteed to win either, so let's hope it doesn't fire off against us. Then again, you know, this is contained enough, as long as it doesn't involve the Ottomans, and as long as the Timurids will still come to my immediate defense, which of course we'll improve relations with to help ensure that happens. I'm even going to up trust even more just to make sure they join in. Oh man, Glory Hill was the greatest general and now he's dead. Oh well, they all die eventually. Let's have Muley join in. Decent replacement, I dare say. Also, let's murderize these guys. Ah, they're off onto a boat. Oh, right, I see where they're off to. I can't stand these Hanoverians still having armies. Also, they're hiring anyone and everyone they can. Ugh, and they have Lorraine separatists there. Netherlands are out of the coalition. Goody goody. So much going on, so everywhere. Hang on, didn't I have money once? Where's it all going? Fort maintenance. Okay, my army maintenance is through the roof right now. And the burghers aren't exactly going to cough anything up for a wee bit. Yeah, reinforcements cost, but just generally having this army is costing. I need to get out of this war and chill out for a bit, make some money, get my manpower back. But I'm not so sure the Scandinavians would want peace once this is up. I could make my peace directly. No, I don't have the war score with them. I only have the war score with my good friend, the Hanoverians. But I can't deny that that money of mine is floating away. Alright, I got that going for me. Hopefully he'll want some peace, some favourable peace for me. But I need to take this, no matter the cost, you know, to everybody hating me. Good, he wants white peace. I will take that and run. Although, I do want a province off of him. I'm not about to push a bad war against Scandinavia. Imperialism doesn't help me. Now, before everybody declares war on me, I think I will just give these lands out to my subject. I need those ideas, and I'm not getting them at this rate. He might not be able to accept all of them, though. And they are all for him, aren't they? Yeah. Aren't they? Yes, yes they are. These are all DDR provinces. Grant province, and it's pretty much going to be everything here, isn't it? Alt mark. Magdeburg, Anhalt, Leipzig, Vogtland, Dresden. And now that's too much, isn't it? Well, with a bit of luck, they'll get the stuff cored up, but they do have a lot of bad effects on them right now. All that war exhaustion will be burning them a bit. But just fight the good fight, my friend, and don't give that land up. I fought so hard for it. Meanwhile, my guys need to come back and ease up on the spending. Ah, good. People are leaving the coalition rather than joining. We barely kept France out of it. Castile could join. We kept Aragon out, which is nice. And perhaps most importantly, we kept the Ottomans out. And that was just against 3 countries. Imagine that coalition firing. I'd rather not, actually, imagine it firing. I'd like to imagine it dissolving immediately because they think I'm too strong. Jake, return land to Nitra? Oh, good point. Maybe I could even stop this incredibly expensive Bohemian coring while I'm at it. We'll just take the risk. The risk is they might return it, but hey-ho. You get Brno. You get Olomouc. You get Herdeko. And some people have said, why not remove them from the HRE? Because you need to have a core on it to remove it. You can't just land grab and immediately remove. You got a core. Still, Budschwatsit and Pilsen. Please core, and don't you dare give back to the Emperor. Alright, relax, make some money. Oh, Liège joined. Didn't they just leave? I want this. And I need this. That's why we're going to stay on admin power. Declare on an OPM far away to prevent the HRE call to return land. I thought that they still demand even if you are at war. I could be dead wrong about that, but that's what I remember. Still, you know, there are... Who would I even declare on in this case? Also, do I really want to be at war right now? Isn't it kind of nice not being at war? Timmy is busy in wars. It's not like he'll just do the war for me. And being locked into a war like that can be a bit of a pain. OPMs are hard to come by too. Ah, well, there's the likes of these guys here. Hell, even some of this land I want. Kamchatka is allied with Shavshavani. Kuchinki is allied with Kodinti. Could I tell them to break up? Not on your Ned Kelly, they say, because for some reason they take into account the strength of the coalition that they're not in. But I don't make the rules. Might not be a bad idea. Would also be able to put us to test that that hypothesis. But I don't want to hold on to this province right now. Well, we'll give it a go. At least burn some time. Shouldn't need to pay my armies here. They're so far behind in tech, the enemy, that this shouldn't be a problem. The Austrians wish to rise up. Hang on, the Austrians? Oh yes, down here. Of course they do. Because they know I can't afford to fight them. and the Croatians, yeah. Same area, and that's the only rebels that I think we have wanting to come against us. Cue my enemies thinking, oh, Jake's in a war, we'll attack him now. Are you going to state up Crane? I don't think so. I need admin right now, because I need to get colonizing. I don't want to finish this off having all this blank space here. I knew it was coming. Let's pay our army for this tiny threat. Aha, Portugal's occupying Graz. Maybe they'll give it back. They probably won't, but maybe. This is what glorious fort defense does for you. You can travel halfway across Europa and still liberate. Wonderful. Now Istra wants to rise up as well. You stand there, but I don't want to pay you. Hang on, I know I just passed by my enemy. Well, what's he possibly going to do to me? I don't need to do conversions for my subjects. Their humanist ideas keep it all kosher. Is there anyone in the HRE that's not in the coalition against me other than those that I have truced? Not really. I'm still not able to get that Aragonese friend. France is a good friend of mine. Could probably even marry them and go for the alliance. If it weren't for the fact that I don't ever ally France in my games. It's a rule. Go, my subjects. Yeah, you're just committing suicide, subjects. Just stay home. Avoid independent operations, please. Well, that's that done, and I could almost certainly, well, I can absolutely certainly piece you out, but I'm in no hurry to do so. Unlike my hurry to culturally enrich the steppes. The whole point of this is to allow my subjects a chance to core, and they are coring quite a bit actually. What I could also do is pass these on to DDR and then start a war against the other Siberians. A clever ruse. Goodbye, Moreno. You did fight valiantly. Oh, oh. That's 820 ducats for 20 Patriarch authority. I'm not able to spend that kind of money. Learn your place. I will have to turn to other places to get my metropolitans. Fortunately, we're able to do that. Mostly through this cultural enrichment program that we've done. There we go. Much better. Ah, look who's arriving. Coming along to Udi, are you? Well, I'll take care of that. Has Jake started RimWorld yet? No, I have not. What day is it today? I'm not sure if it'll start this week, probably next week. Shouldn't take DDR to get these cores done. They are Germanic after all, right? Saxon even. What are you guys all doing out there? Get back into our extremely well developed port. Yeah, RimWorld won the long play vote. We have not yet had the next campaign vote, but we will have it soon enough. It's currently polling, but it's up to the wheel which one actually wins. I love that way of calculating winners. It means no votes are wasted. Are you going down to Korea? That'd be cute. Democratic People's Republic of Korea will repel you, Siberian scum. Eesh. Nitra's pretty slow in getting those cores done. But it's nice to see that the coalition does not want to fire against me. They're probably terrified of how big and strong I am. As they should be. And this gives me a chance to build up that Dosh reserve. It's not building very fast, granted. But that's because our country is still, all things considered, pretty damn poor. What is Furdan? And why is it so expensive? Ludicrously expensive place to convert. Then again, Darren is going to be scary to convert. Well, just gotta get it converted as fast as we can. Alright, almost feels like the whole nation is holding its breath, but kind of are. Just getting those cores done, then I will give you other cores to get done. Actually, I can do that now, because you cored up all of these. These two won't be a problem for you. I'm surprised. Nitra should be able to get this done fast, right? Czech. Oh, right. Czech is not the same culture group as Slovakian. Maybe that's why they failed as a state. Maybe I'm reading too much into it as well. Regardless, I think I can piece you out. I don't want anything out of you, really. I can't take your land because I don't have unrestricted coring just yet. I'll get it eventually. But there we go. Just give me your dosh. We'll call it even. And then DDR, here you go. Take, what is it? Niederlausitz. And we're certain this is DDR land. Yeah, certain as we can be. And you're getting Dresden too. Nice, they didn't surrender their lands. Goody goody. And Shav Shivani, much as I love you, you've got to go down. It's for the economy. Who else is left to do? Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of these expensive Adrianans. But that's it. Very little left to do on that front, and I am relieved. The reason I'm staying at 95 and not 100% Patriarch Authority is if I get an event that just gives me Patriarch Authority, then that'll be useful for me. Ooh, snap. End of the Golden Era, end of glorious cultural enrichments. But we have plenty of them going. I mean, I could still do them, but the price has increased, and I think I've done plenty, honestly. So I'm even going to revoke my cultural unity policy. Saved a lot of dip. The age objectives that we have: Emperor, Powerful Subject, and Great Leader. We don't, sadly, have 2 institutions. Between our subjects we probably do. Austria's still bragging that they're HRE. Well, I stole all this land off of you. How does that feel? Probably not very good for them. They'd probably cry themselves to sleep about it, but that is their problem. Can I get any of these buggers out of the coalition? No, that 200 and... Oh god. I aggressively expanded, perhaps. Too aggressively. But with a bit of luck... I can do what exactly? If I fight Scandinavia again, I can pull Austria out of that coalition. And I should probably consider that, because otherwise Scandinavia will join said coalition. Oh, but Austria are dead set to join it anyway. Bavaria, any external allies? No. It's going to be pretty difficult ramming my way into this coalition. I guess Austria have a lot of allies, but damn, it includes Aragon, which I don't want to get involved with. They'll still be involved there. Then I could fight who exactly? Netherlands allied to Timmy. Oh. Timmy wouldn't want to help me with that kind of debt. That's dangerous. Yeah, the trouble is, people that are inside the HRE, I attack them, then Austria gets involved, and as HRE calls in everybody and their dog. So that means Austria's probably the best one for me to fight. Anyone you could improve relations with to knock them out? No. It's not about relations here, it's about that 200 aggressive expansion. There's potential for Liège, I suppose. So yes, you were correct. Those on the fringe are potential candidates. Can do Provence as well. Small fries, but the small numbers add up. We'll get Istra out of here soon enough. I wonder if I paid for my army, would people be a bit more scared of me and drop out of the coalition? Then again, I would also be scared of the costs that I'd be facing for that. Don't like spending that kind of money. Okay, that took no time at all to grab. Giving me all the war score I need to slam dunk you out of the war. And we'll do that as soon as the cores on these provinces are done. Then it's a question of where we go from there. Still barely having good advisors because I don't want to spend the cost on them. The cost is too damn high. Great, got it done. No more stating up for you. How about you, Darren? How do you feel about being converted? Not good, but we'll get it done as fast as we can. It's only like 300 ducats to spend. And finally, it's been a long time, but we can finally get colonizing. The question is how we go about our colonizing, and I think I want it done as fast as possible. So that means global sector increase plus 20, even if it means people want to rise up. And that also means that we're going to need a small detachment to deal with these guys. And I mean real small. It shouldn't take more than 2,000 in any province to slaughter them dead. We will make it 4 just in case. And yeah. Nice thing is it's all going to be Serbian, so the Serbian culture is going to be even larger across the map, as God intended. Jake, Vietnam, Laos were friendlier towards the USSR than PLC, right? What's your point? We are not going down into Southeast Asia. This is really nice after all the fighting that we've been doing. Just relatively relaxing. Let's get Muley over there. They've not been doing a lot of fighting themselves. And I'm sure that fort can hold out, and I'm sure I don't need to pay my army to slaughter some paltry Germans. Actually, you get back. You will be under Muley's command. You take care of that one. It's the woods. You'll have an advantage in it after all. And God, I'm loving that culture spread. Once these little dots are out of the way as well, some will take longer than others thanks to... Yeah, some of the development here is actually pretty good. Development makes culture conversion take longer, but it'll get done. Oh, Gores is going to be a tough one to do, isn't it? By tough, I mean expensive. The only kind of tough that matters. Easy. Don't need morale. Not when we're this tough. Still a couple of cores that my subject isn't working. Oh, good God. Okay. Keep them coming. Can do this all day, I think. Maybe I should pay my people a little bit more than I am right now, but like, damn that cost. Our economy is so bad. 6, 2, 4. Perfectly acceptable. Not the best, but sounds fitting for Darth Heir to be our heir. Even has heir in the name. Bang. Ooh. Can we have the Queen? Alright. Aki, it's your job to die now. Please die as fast as possible. I don't even care if you die in battle, actually. Well, let's hold off until the heir is actually of age. But that Queen. That Queen. So fast to die. He has movement 6, says General. Hopefully fast to die. Alright, Provence aren't quite out of that. What about Liège? They should be. They should be getting out of that coalition straight away because they love me. It's not too bad if my subject gets revolutionary rebels. At least I don't think so, but I will probably still go over there and clean him up. Okay, we got that. We do. We have got Tura. Let's get you folks over here, you folks over here. And Tura's nice and good, but I will probably revoke you and send you over to Pelm just to get as many colonies going as we can. There's a lot of colonization to be done, and I want these borders looking perfect. The reason I'm getting them into position rather than just marching them straight in is each time that you march in, you may trigger a rebel uprising. A native uprising, rather. Same can happen when you recall the colonist. Off you trot. Gores. God, you're expensive, but let's get you done. Well, let's do you instead. Wherever Naga Watsits is. Is it here? No, it's not, but it will be done. So many revolts going on. Not even my revolts, my subjects' revolts. Ah, but you I need to deal with because that core... Yeah, interrupting that core is not something that we agreed upon. I want it done as soon as possible. Ha! Portugal lost to the Ottomans? Oh right, Korea might join the coalition, what with all the killing them I did. Ah, but they're not too worried. Nice. So I grabbed everything I needed here without need for more war. All I gotta do is clear that Oirat province and the east is dealt with. God, financially I feel like I'm the one dealt with here. Finally. You know, I don't think I'm gonna convert my subjects. There's no need. They are tolerant enough. They must have plenty of religious unity. Actually, I can check that. Religious unity? Oh, okay. No, they don't. And here I was thinking it would be easy. Well, I'll get your capital converted free of charge. That's how nice an overlord I am. Speaking of nice, this gets nicer every moment. It's spreading. Serbs everywhere. I think I've cut back on the old fortifications. It's not a big deal for us right now. Especially with all this land dealt with. Hopefully we don't have to deal with much in the way of fighting over there. But that coalition's still big and still very angry at us. They're probably just waiting for the day that Timmy's won't help me out. Get this back, get this fully cored. Get my units not paid for. And once it is, this phony war is over. Shouldn't you get the East Siberian coast before Spain get any ideas? That's an idea. Come to think of it, did I... Yeah, I did send you over to Pelm. How much is this costing me? Not a whole lot. There's a pretty good argument to be made for taking Pelm. But sending a guy there takes forever. Also, when would Spain ever take that? Probably when they run out of provinces to colonize elsewhere, which they are probably quickly running out of. 5 provinces to colonize, 6 I suppose. They took the Kurils, that they did, but the Kurils are temperate. These are very not temperate. A good point is made though. Let's give up on that for a bit and instead take some of this. But gosh darn that journey time. 2 years to get there. Right, I didn't look at this, did I? Yeah, not happening. Not losing all that army tradition for you. You're not that special. Whew. Now that might have been a really silly thing to do in Europe to take this land, but it's mine now, and much as we've made the Europeans angry, they're not about to retaliate. That's a good thing to get, but is it worth all that mill power? No, but we'll take it anyway. Because having innovativeness is pretty great. Then again, I think I just gave myself unbalanced research and not too many territories. Oocha. Okay, well, I guess rooting out corruption's always going to burn me for a bit. Ooh, right, this is getting expensive. You know what? These guys are not getting officers anymore. The smallest, cheapest one will send officers. So that I can still get the nice events. Otherwise, the cost was really piling up there for me. And they don't fight enough battles. And they also don't win enough battles to make it worth my while. Hang on, how many people did we beat there? Quite a lot. Convert the numbers, province of Berlin. Maybe, just maybe, I didn't think through the country adjective there. Wallachia did so much for me, that they did, and now they can not cost me so much dough. How about Krakow? You feel like becoming Orthodox? Yeah, you do have intolerance and religious unity problems. How can that be, though? You've got humanism. I thought humanism basically got rid of all of that. Then again, maybe he took the decisions to rout out. Yes, please. Rout out certain ne'er-do-wells. More aggressive expansion reduction. But I'm not poised and ready to be taking stuff. Has GDR finished their cores? At least their cores get done quicker, but he hasn't done Leipzig yet. It's alright though, I'm not in a huge hurry here. Alright, all this is done, and I do not want to core it all up, even though the land is good. Then again, that's just adding to even more too many territories. I need more states. Humorously enough, I want Admin Tech 26. But it's a ways away from us. How's that culture looking? Oh, that's nice. And soon that is going to be big on the map there. I'm not going to release Hungary till the very end, because the cost of doing so on my dip is just too high. But they will be released by the end. How much money do your vassals make? Well, I don't make any of their money, but the dosh they make themselves, pretty decent. Especially Wallachia, right? They get all that sweet trade coming in. Man, Mongolian People's Republic's drowning in dosh. How even? Oh, and they're... No, I converted this land for them, didn't I? And here I was getting excited that they were doing conversions. Well, I'll convert their capital for them. I'm currently watching the older episodes of the series. I believe you mentioned at one point you'd also conquer Cuba. No, I'm not doing Cuba, and I'm not doing Alaska. There's only so much mop-up that I'm willing to tolerate. There's still a few provinces here to be taken, but they will be taken. Don't know when, though, because boy did I make everyone angry here. But we'll find an opportunity. Actually, an opportunity is pretty close here for getting that fight with Austria, but I don't want to fight Austria. Oh wait, no, there's the idea. Unless Sweden has joined the coalition against me, which they have not, I can always fight Sweden if I want to deal with Scandinavia individually. And I want this province off of Scandinavia. They're about to join the coalition, almost no doubt. There we go. But hopefully it's not so much that they fire the coalition. That would be terrible for me. Sure would like another alliance like Aragon, though. You need Ocel from Scandi. Oh, that's true. I often forget about Ocel. Threatening our trade. As if. Sure is good to make money, though. Sure is great. Somogi's the only place that wants furnace, and I'm not giving it to them. Coal is very nice, though. There we go, Liège leaving the coalition, but it's because they like me, not because they're scared of me. I'd like the others to leave because they're scared of me, but not likely. France is off on a long march over to Pasai. Dip rep is nice, but free diplo power is also nice. So are all those cultural enrichments. Excellent. Alright, well, if it's cheap, then I may as well do my subjects as well. It's no big investment for me, and if it makes them more stable and spreads the glorious faith, then all the better. Alright, so dug myself into a pit, and yo, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be a slight problem for me. That's them, and they haven't swollen up yet. They will swell up. Oh, and Scandinavia is the one that pulled the trigger as well. That's difficult because I can't go and ravage their capital or their everything. And I'm not exactly drowning in money for such a war. Perhaps the good old burghers could help us out a wee touch there. Especially if they had more influence over my country. Thank you for that. But you're getting fired. Did I fire the right guy? I did, okay. Well, I'm at the war now, but it includes Hanover, right? That prevents Leipzig from being taken care of. Well, I guess we'll finish this war, right? No reason to keep it going, since now we have another war to keep ourselves occupied with. I can't believe it, Timmy. I am in shock that Timmy didn't help me out. Did they get yet more debt? I even... yes, Tim betrayed me. Tim mega betrayed me. Can the HRE be demolished in this war? No, because Austria and Hanover are not involved in it. But the numbers are a little scary. Oh well, it's okay. I just need to fight and win in the battles. Alright, we said this would be finished tonight, but it's not going to be finished tonight. Not if there's this much more fighting to do. I thought we'd have one big war and that would be it, but no, it seems like there's still a whole bunch of fight in Europe. And whilst we are huge, we are pretty weak on the inside. Alright, surely next session will take care of everything. We'll get... See, this war is an opportunity to get a whole lot of land out of this. I have a lot of crushing to do, so it's going to be a big war for me. But I can get... I probably wouldn't focus PLC, but I would focus on all these provinces that I need to finish things off in Europe. And I'm taking Ocel, and I'm taking Inari. Oh yeah. Good, it'll be the war that finishes off our European things. And I would probably just break truce on Commonwealth to take the last of their lands. Sure, Aragon, Papal State, no big deal. I would... Wait, they got another union? How do they keep doing it? Alright. Till next time, when we do, for real, finish the big blue block. And shortly after we finish, we'll be deciding which the next campaign is. You might be wondering which campaigns are up for grabs. You first, where we... Hang on, it's easier if we look at it like this. You first, where we play as you, and we raise India and China, but stay restricted to the Indian region. Tibetan region is one such one. Another one is Great Dane, where we play as Denmark. We're not allowed to make any cores for ourselves, so I couldn't say integrate Sweden or Norway or Holstein. But we have to become the #1 great power and remove all starting great powers. So we gotta kick France, England, and whoever else off of the great power list. Yeah, Ming as well. And then there's another campaign, but I am struggling desperately to remember which one it was. Ah, yes, of course, slaughtering the Belgians as Imereta. Imerina. They're being voted on Patreon right now, and once we have all the votes, we bundle them onto the wheel, spin it, and see who wins. But that is for future Jake. Current Jake kind of wants to go to bed, so until our next session tomorrow, and we finally beat all these European scum, it's cheers and cheerio.